excuse me, I'm sorry, what happened? Hey Taurus, what happened to my voice? Yes, and I've got this noise going on outside as well. Yes, as usual. Right. Taurus, thank you for visiting. This is your reading for August the 13th to August the 19th. And as I always say, if you'd like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to. I have everything ready. As usual, I'm going to start your reading for lovely Taurus people. The first card you have your past is the Seven of Wands. So yes, this is kind of a card of battling against a lot of people, but you might not be seeing who these people are, that kind of thing. Sometimes it's about battling bureaucracy, something like that. It is a battle though. I'm seeing you feeling that you're up against a lot of people actually, more than one people. You felt quite defensive at this time. You're actually on top of things, you're in charge of things, but you might have been feeling that you weren't on top of things, even though you actually were. So it's like your feelings were telling you that, or your emotions were saying that, oh, I'm not on top of things, I don't know if I can do this. But actually your brain and your logical mind was telling you, yes, I can do this, I can beat these people, I'm up on top, I know what I'm doing, that kind of thing. So inside you might have been feeling a little bit out of control actually, but you weren't out of control. And yes, these people might not have actually been physically around you, but you're in communication with them. A lot of people you're in communication with. You might have been feeling like you're up against a lot of things time-wise. You had a lot of things to do in a short space of time. I'm actually seeing one person in this group of people complaining about something. They were complaining. They were quite kind of, they weren't very reasonable about their complaint. That's a word I'm trying to see, reasonable. I'm trying to say reasonable, I'm trying to find the word in my head. They were an unreasonable person, so they were complaining about something that wasn't reasonable. And you had the upper hand, you were right in this. You were reasonable, they weren't reasonable. And again, you know, you're on top of things, like the man up on top of this mountain. So even though you felt inside that you were a little bit out of control, you didn't know how this was going to go, your mind was telling you, no, you've got this, you know what you're doing, you're up high, you're the reasonable one, you're the smart one, you can deal with this. And you could deal with this. The next card you have, your past, is the King of Swords. So yes, this is why you're on top of things. You were kind of a lot more mature and logical than this person who was complaining. And again, this king's up on a hill, just like this man in the Seven of Wands. You were alone, and you're above all of these people. You're battling them kind of by yourself. But specifically this one person, you're alone, but you're up above them. You're up above this person. And you were thinking very clearly, you were thinking very logically, you were very sharp in your mind, and you knew exactly what you were doing. And this person didn't know what they were doing. So, you know, you won in the end, I'm seeing, or if you haven't at this time, you will at some time in the future if this drags on, because you were in the right and you were smarter than them, and they were complaining about something that was completely illogical. They had no legs to stand on. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that there could have been a shift in your attitude about someone. I'm actually seeing this might be a relative or someone you've known for a long time. And for a long time you might have had some kind of set opinion about someone, or kind of fixed opinion on someone, a kind of a firm idea about what they were actually like. Something might have come to light, and then maybe your attitude just changed about them. So it was like everything you thought about this person suddenly was turned upside down, and you kind of felt a completely different way. And this is about thinking clearly as well, and seeing things clearly. It's like suddenly you had this clarity about this person. I can't actually see whether this is a positive or negative thing, shift of change in how you were seeing them. But it was for the best, because you were seeing things clearly, and before you weren't seeing things very clearly, and now you could. So whether it's bad or good, it's a good thing that you were seeing them very clearly, and you were seeing everything as it actually was in reality. The last card you have your past is the Knight of Swords. So yes, this really this person who is really unreasonable, this complaining person in the Seven of Wands, they might have actually been accusing you of something. I'm just seeing someone talking to you, not talking to you actually, they were talking about you. They were talking behind your back. They were saying things about you. They might have been accusing you. They were wrongly accusing you because you hadn't actually done anything. I'm seeing that. You had the upper hand. I'm seeing that all through this. And they were speaking behind your back. I'm just seeing this person would not have been brave enough to actually say anything to your face. And I'm sensing that you knew that actually. You knew that this person was actually really cowardly, actually. I'm actually seeing someone crossing the street to avoid you. Now, this might be literally, they might have literally been doing this, or they might have just been kind of doing things behind your back. That's another way of seeing that. So, yes, they're happy to speak behind your back, but not to your face. And that shows me again that you were in the right, because if they were in the right and they were kind of brave enough, they would be able to say this to you, but they weren't doing that. They were speaking behind your back. The next card you have your present is, the first card you have your present, not the next card. The first card you have your present is the Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing someone, obviously this is someone who's working really hard. They're really focused on what they're doing. I'm seeing someone trying and trying and trying and trying and trying to speak to you, message you, get some message through to you. They're almost about to give up at this time. It's like they've tried and they've tried and they've tried. They're at the end of trying. You might have even blocked this person, or you might just be ignoring this person because, you know, if you wanted to speak to them, you would. So obviously you don't want to speak to whoever this is. This person is about to give up, I'm seeing. They're coming to the end of this phase of trying. They're probably going to try a few more things. You know, they're very determined. They're trying to break through your resistance, but then, you know, they're almost at the end now. They're thinking, well, one last thing, I'll try this and I'll try that, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to give up. If you look at the man on this card, he's working really, really hard. He's at the point where he's kind of blocking everything out. So that's why I'm seeing that, you know, you might have blocked them or you might not have. But they're blocking everything out, this person, and they're working and working and working. But they're on the second last coin here. So this man has one more coin to work on and then he's finished. So this person's just about to give up. And, you know, the other thing I'm seeing is that when this person was around you, this person used to be around you, so I'm seeing this could actually be an ex. You were the harder worker in the relationship. You worked very hard in the relationship, this person did not. I'm also seeing that, you know, not just in the relationship, you were the harder worker in all areas of your life. Maybe they're a bit of a lazy person. So now I'm seeing with this person is what they're realizing is they're having to fend for themselves. They're having to fend for themselves, and they're finally realizing what hard work is like, which is good. This is good for them. So I'm glad you're not responding to them. They are about to give up. And they're still working toward trying to get close to you, but they are about to give up. They're right at the end of this. This might make you feel very relieved, actually. The next card you have your present is the Three of Wands. So yes, look at this for a long time. This is about this person again. They were hoping, they were waiting for you. They were hoping they'd see you again. They were hoping they were able to contact you. They're going to stop this soon. I keep on seeing that. The other thing is, this might sound strange, but this ex or this person, whoever this person was, they're probably talking to someone else as well as you. So it's like they're hedging their bets. They're trying to contact you, but they have this other person kind of on the side. That's what I'm seeing. They would prefer you to this person. They would prefer you. You're kind of their number one person that they want to be with, but they have this other person on the side. So they're kind of hedging their bets. They're thinking, well, if this person says no, I'll go to the other one. If they say no, I'll go to the other one. But you're the one they want. You're the one they'd like to be with first, but they still have this other person around them. So I'm seeing why you don't want to connect with them. If this is what they're like, if they can play people like that, you know, this other poor person that's on the side, they don't know that this person's interested in you. If they're like that, if they treat people like that, yes, I can see why you don't want this person around you. good person. I'm so glad that you are blocking them if that's what you're doing. And I'm glad they're going to give up, because you really don't want this person around you. The last card you have here present is Strength. So yes, again, I'm seeing you having to be the bigger person. You're having to rise above things. And, you know, even the thought of this person might make you really angry, but you're trying to kind of tame that. You're trying to kind of be a bit calm around this. But even the thought of them, I'm seeing, even when you think of them, makes you angry. A lot of people are testing your patience in this reading. I'm seeing that, but you're doing very well. You're doing amazingly well. I mean, if it were me, I'd be so angry by this time, but you're doing so well. The first card you have for your future is the Knight of Cups. So I'm seeing here an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you to climb higher in some way, to go up higher. So this could be, it's an opportunity, but there's some doubts around it. So I'm seeing there could be a work opportunity, it could be a financial opportunity or something like that. Your emotions might be stopping you from taking this step. It might be your instincts telling you something, stopping you, that something's not quite right about this. If you look at this knight, he's staring at his cup, so he's focused on his instincts, on his intuition, on his feelings. His feelings are determining what he's doing. So he's in a desert. He's in a desert. When you're in a desert, there's no water, you're probably starving, you're probably hot, you're not feeling very comfortable. So he's in a desert. But on the other side of this river, there are mountains, there's greenery, there's water, all of these things, there's growth. But he's not going over to the other side. So what I'm seeing is that this opportunity is on the other side. It looks very good from a distance, but when you get up closer, it might not be right. It might not be very good. So what I'm seeing is, and also this knight, he's not crossing, he's waiting. Why is he doing that? Because it's not worth crossing. That's what I'm seeing. So you might have this opportunity come to you. It might look good on the surface. It might be fantastic. You might be, oh, this is amazing. But something's telling you not to do that. Your instincts are there for a reason. And also it might be that if you look closely, it might not be what you actually imagine it is. That's what I'm seeing. Follow your instincts. The next card you have for your future is the Three of Cups. So yes, avoid this opportunity, because I'm seeing a better one's coming for you. There's a better one around the corner. The first one might look good from far away. The reality is completely different. When you see this, you'll realize. And the second opportunity has the potential to really grow into something amazing. There's a harvest in this card. There are pumpkins, there are oranges, there's fruit, there's flowers, every beautiful thing you can imagine, all the things I love. So amazing things are going to grow out of this opportunity, the second opportunity. There are celebrations as well. This is a mature harvest. This is something that's taken some time to ripen. Pumpkins, oranges, flowers, also wine that they're drinking. Grapes, harvest. They take a long time to harvest, then they turn into wine. And wine is very valuable. Good wine is very valuable. So this is a fantastic opportunity, and they're celebrating as well. So if this resonates and your instincts are telling you to avoid this first opportunity, please do it, because something better is there. Hold back for a better opportunity. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have in your future is Justice. So yes, even though you're going to be following your instincts, and I hope you really do, if you do that, you're still going to take your time. You're still going to be looking at this decision. You're going to be looking at the first opportunity. You're going to be looking very logically at it, weighing things up, looking very slowly at everything. And that's fine. Of course, that's perfectly fine for you to do that. I'm seeing that, yes, then you'll probably realize it isn't as good as it seems, because as I was seeing, if you look very up close at this, it's not as good as how it looks when you look back far at it, like this knight. I hope that makes sense. But yes, I really hope you do. I really hope you do try to avoid this opportunity and realize something better is there. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing something amazing is coming. The first one is like a false opportunity. It's like a false start. You might think, oh, wow, this is a great thing. When you examine it closely, it's not going to be as good as you thought. And there is a better one around the corner. I know I'm repeating myself, I'll stop there. So Taurus, I hope this resonated. As you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone, but again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.